Hello and welcome to the Fawley site on behalf of ExxonMobil and our contractor companies. ExxonMobil believe in nobody gets hurt, meaning that everyone finishes their working day the same as they started it, safely. The nobody gets hurt belief is based on the fact that we believe all accidents are avoidable and preventable. Working safely and protecting the environment are the most important things here at Fawley. We mean what we say. We expect everyone to maintain the highest standards and follow our site rules, which are designed to keep you safe. Because everybody's safety is so important to us, we cannot tolerate failure to meet these standards and rules. This induction will explain our key requirements and will help you to meet our expectations. Please concentrate on what we tell you and respect our advice. Never use mobile phones, radios or other electronic devices whilst in refinery areas. Do not use mobile phones at all, except within designated areas of site buildings. Most areas of the site require the wearing of some amount of personal protective equipment, PPE. This varies from the wearing of light eye protection in some areas to the wearing of full PPE in areas adjacent to the process units. Your host and signage will indicate the various standards that you'll need to comply with. Fawley uses the Loss Prevention System, or LPS for short. This behavioural-based safety system is used in most ExxonMobil sites worldwide. LPS comprises key tools used in order to prevent incidents and injuries and to share all losses and near losses. The first key tool of LPS is the Safe Performance Self-Assessment, or SPSA. This is a continuous mental risk assessment process where you assess the risk and establish what's the worst that can happen, analyse how to reduce the risk, and act to make sure you've mitigated all hazards. We call this simply the 3 A's. You'll always be accompanied on site by a host, and as a visitor you'll be required to keep your visitor site induction pass on show at all times. You'll be identified as a visitor by your orange lanyard, which must be worn for the duration of your visit. Please do not have any alcoholic beverages or prohibited drugs, firearms, explosives or weapons, matches or lighters, as smoking may only take place in designated smoking areas. Also, don't leave bags or briefcases unattended. When walking up or down stairs, use the handrail and keep to the left. Or use a lift if available, except in an emergency. No cameras may be brought into the refinery, and photographs must not be taken with your mobile phone. Mobile phones must be turned off when outside buildings and may not be used inside control rooms, computer server rooms and laboratory. Ensure you are briefed by your host about the locations of all the emergency exits, the different sounds and types of fire alarms within your vicinity, and the procedures to follow in the event of an evacuation of the building you're visiting. The information that you have just seen and heard will give you a good understanding of the priorities we place on safety, security, health and the environment. In summary, we do not want you to be involved in an incident. We do not want you to be injured. We do not want you to injure anyone else, and we want you to go home safely. If there is any aspect of this induction or the site rules that you don't understand or require more clarification on, please talk to your host or supervisor. Thank you for listening and keeping our site safe.